Hello everybody, welcome to Ask Austin, where today's topic will be ancient world history, more specifically, the early Americans. The first question we have today is from Sun Penguin. He asks, were the early Americans hunters and gatherers or farmers? Well, the early Americans were hunters and gatherers. They followed their game and they never stayed in one place for too long, always moving to follow their thing. Our next question is from Lex Ninja, who asks, what was significant about the mammoth? Well, the mammoth was a very large animal that existed long before we were born. Long before we were born. The mammoth was very large, up to 15 feet tall, and they could feed many people for a very long time because they had so much meat on them. Okay, our next question is from History Geek 7017, and he asks, what happened after the mammoths became extinct? Well, History Geek 7017, that's actually a very good question. After the mammoths became extinct, the early Americans transitioned from hunting mammoth to following smaller game like rabbits and other small animals. History Help asks, when did Americans begin farming? Well, the Americans began farming in central Mexico at around 7000 BC. History with 3 S's asks, what were some early foods grown by the early Americans? Some foods grown by the early Americans were maize, squashes, gourds, beans, avocados, and chili. Time Vander asks, I read somewhere about the Tehuacan Valley. If and why is it important? Well, the Tehuacan Valley was the place where the first early settlements were formed. It was down near Central America, and yeah, it was near Central America, and it was very tropical. And our last question is, how did the farmers deal with swamps and lakes when trying to farm? Well, the farmers took dirt and turned that into some small islands in the swamps, which they then used to farm. Well, that's about it for today. Tune in next time for more questions. Goodbye!